Welcome to the Global English Speaking Squad, your ultimate hub for mastering English communication. Today, join me on an enchanting linguistic journey through my cherished childhood memories. Discover a treasure trove of idiomatic expressions and vocabulary that will transform your everyday conversations into captivating dialogues. This video is an exceptional opportunity to hone your English listening and speaking skills. Dive in wholeheartedly and immerse yourself in the enriching world of my childhood memories to elevate your language proficiency like never before. Hey there, folks. Welcome to my nostalgia-filled odyssey. Today, I'm embarking on a sentimental journey through the archives of my childhood, and I invite you to join me on this whimsical adventure. Fasten your seatbelts and get ready to indulge in a treasure trove of cherished memories that will transport you back in time. Summer vacations were the epitome of unadulterated bliss. My family and I would embark on an annual pilgrimage to the coast, where we'd indulge in a week of sun-kissed revelry, sandy toes, and turquoise waves. I recall constructing majestic sand castles, amassing a treasure trove of seashells, and engaging in spirited games of beach volleyball with my siblings until the sun dipped into the horizon. Those halcyon days were replete with unbridled joy, and I feel profoundly grateful to have experienced such an idyllic childhood. Birthdays were a grand affair in my household, a veritable spectacle that left an indelible mark on my childhood. My mum would orchestrate the most extravagant celebrations, replete with vibrant balloons, decadent cake, and an array of games that would leave us all in stitches. I recall feeling like the most fortunate and pampered kid on the planet, enveloped by my nearest and dearest friends and family. It was always a day of unbridled joy, one that I hold dear to my heart and treasure with great fondness. Road trips were an integral part of our family's vacation repertoire, a time-honored tradition that never failed to ignite our sense of wanderlust. We'd embark on an odyssey in our trusty van, belting out our favorite anthems and engaging in spirited rounds of I Spy that would leave us all in stitches. I recall the exhilaration of venturing into uncharted territories, savoring exotic cuisine, and crafting memories that would be etched in our minds forever. Those were the halcyon days of adventure, discovery, and unbridled joy. The comforts of home are truly unparalleled, especially when it comes to nostalgic childhood memories. I recall cozying up on the couch with my loved ones, basking in the warmth of our favorite films and swapping tales of our daily adventures. Those were the evenings of unbridled warmth, unconditional love, and profound connection. The kind of memories that fill your heart to the brim and leave you feeling utterly snug and content. Who can resist the allure of a heart-pounding rollercoaster ride? Amusement parks were the epitome of thrill and excitement for my siblings and me. We'd spend the day shrieking with delight on the pulse-bounding rides, engaging in friendly competitions at the games, and succumbing to the sweet temptation of cotton candy and funnel cakes. Those were the days of unadulterated joy, sheer exhilaration, and pure, unbridled childhood euphoria. The kind of memories that leave you grinning from ear to ear. Picnics were the quintessence of nostalgia. My family and I would carefully curate a basket with our beloved victuals and venture to the park for a serene afternoon basking in the warmth of the sun. I recall frolicking in the great outdoors, engaging in lively games of tag, and soaring kites high into the sky. Those were the halcyon days of unbridled joy, simplicity, and togetherness, a poignant reminder to cherish the fleeting moments of life and appreciate the beauty in the everyday. Arts and crafts were my passion project. I reveled in unleashing my creativity through the vibrant world of painting, drawing, and much to my mum's chagrin, making a joyful mess. I recall conjuring up magnificent masterpieces, molding Play-Doh into wondrous creations, and allowing my imagination to soar unfettered. Those were the halcyon days of unbridled creativity and self-expression. A time to unfurl my true colors and let my artistic spirit shine resplendently. Game nights were the epitome of merriment. My family and I would congregate around the table, engaging in spirited competitions of board games and card games that would stretch into the wee hours of the morning. I recall the side-splitting laughter, the playful jabs and good-natured trash talk, and the unbreakable bonds we formed. Those were the nights of unbridled connection, joy and togetherness, etched in my memory forever. And that's a wrap, folks. Those are just a few of the treasured moments from my childhood archives. I hope you savor every moment of this sentimental journey with me. Remember, childhood is a precious gem to be cherished, and memories are the threads that weave our lives into a rich tapestry. Thanks for joining me on this nostalgic escapade, and until next time, stay wistful, keep smiling, and let the warmth of nostalgia envelop you. Vocabulary. This video uses a variety of smart English phrases and idioms such as 1. Nostalgia-filled odyssey. A journey or experience that evokes a deep longing for the past. Example: visiting your childhood neighborhood can feel like a nostalgia-filled odyssey. 2. Sentimental journey. A trip or experience filled with emotional and sentimental value. Example: reuniting with college friends for a weekend getaway can be a sentimental journey. 3. Archives of my childhood. Memories or collections that remind you of your childhood. Example: going through old photo albums feels like exploring the archives of my childhood. 4. Whimsical adventure. A playful and imaginative experience or journey. Example: taking a spontaneous road trip without a set destination is a whimsical adventure. 5. Treasure trove. A collection of valuable or delightful things. Example: my grandmother's attic is a treasure trove of vintage clothes and toys. 6. Transport you back in time. To cause someone to feel as if they are in a past time. Example: listening to old songs can transport you back in time to your teenage years. 7. Epitome of unadulterated bliss. The perfect example of pure and complete happiness. Example: watching a sunset on the beach is the epitome of unadulterated bliss. 8. Annual pilgrimage. A journey or trip that is made regularly once a year. Example: our annual pilgrimage to the family cabin is something we all look forward to. 9. Sun-kissed revelry. Joyful and lively celebrations under the sun. Example: the beach party was a day of sun-kissed revelry, with laughter and music all around. 10. Majestic sand castles. Grand and impressive sand structures built on the beach. Example: the children spent hours building majestic sand castles by the shoreline. 11. Halcyon days. Times in the past that were happy and peaceful. Example: the summers we spent at the lake house were truly our halcyon days. 12. Unbridled joy. Unrestrained and uninhibited happiness. Example: the kids were filled with unbridled joy when they saw the carnival rides. 13. Profoundly grateful. Deeply and sincerely thankful. Example: I am profoundly grateful for the love and support of my family. 14. Idyllic childhood. A childhood that is extremely happy and peaceful. Example: growing up on a farm, surrounded by nature, I had an idyllic childhood. 15. Veritable spectacle. a true and impressive display or event. Example: the fireworks on New Year's Eve were a veritable spectacle. 16. Extravagant celebrations. Lavish and elaborate festivities. Example: their wedding was marked by extravagant celebrations lasting several days. 17. Decadent cake. A cake that is rich, luxurious, and indulgent. Example: for my birthday, we enjoyed a decadent chocolate cake with layers of fudge. 18. Fortunate and pampered kid. A child who is lucky and well taken care of. Example: with so many toys and treats, I was a fortunate and pampered kid. 19. Nearest and dearest. The people you are closest to emotionally. Example: I always celebrate holidays with my nearest and dearest. 20. Hold dear to my heart. To cherish and value something deeply. Example: I hold the memories of my grandmother dearly to my heart. 21. Treasure with great fondness. To cherish something warmly and with affection. Example: I treasure our family traditions with great fondness. 22. Vacation repertoire. A collection of vacation experiences and destinations. Example: our vacation repertoire includes trips to the mountains, beaches, and cities. 23. Time-honored tradition. A custom or practice that has been upheld for a long time. Example: decorating the Christmas tree together is a time-honored tradition in our family. 24. Ignite our sense of wanderlust. To spark a strong desire to travel and explore. Example: reading travel blogs can ignite our sense of wanderlust. 25. Odyssey. A long, adventurous journey or experience. Example: backpacking through Europe was an odyssey that I will never forget. 26. Belt out. To sing or shout loudly and energetically. Example: we belted out our favorite songs during the car ride. 27. Venturing into uncharted territories. Exploring unknown or unfamiliar areas. Example: moving to a new city felt like venturing into uncharted territories. 28. Exotic cuisine. Food that is unusual and from a foreign culture. Example: we tried exotic cuisine at the new Thai restaurant in town. 29. Nostalgic childhood memories. Recollections from childhood that evoke a sense of longing. Example: playing hide and seek in the backyard brings back nostalgic childhood memories. 30. Cozying up. Making oneself comfortable and warm. Example: we spent the rainy afternoon cozying up with blankets and a good book. 31. Basking in the warmth. Enjoying the comforting heat and light. Example: the cat was basking in the warmth of the sunbeam on the windowsill. 32. Swapping tales. Exchanging stories with others. Example: around the campfire, we spent hours swapping tales of our adventures. 33. Fill your heart to the brim. To cause a feeling of great happiness or fulfillment. Example: the kindness of strangers can fill your heart to the brim with joy. 34. Utterly snug and content. Completely comfortable and satisfied. Example: wrapped in a soft blanket with a cup of hot cocoa, I felt utterly snug and content. 35. Allure. The attractive or enticing quality of something. Example: the allure of the city lights drew us to explore downtown at night. 36. Shrieking with delight, screaming in a high-pitched voice because of joy. Example: the children were shrieking with delight as they played in the park. 37. Pulse-bounding rides. Thrilling and exciting amusement park rides. Example: the roller coaster was one of the most pulse-bounding rides at a fair. 38. Sweet temptation. An appealing and irresistible treat. Example: the bakery's display of cakes and pastries was a sweet temptation. 39. Unadulterated joy. Pure and complete happiness without any negativity. Example: watching their favorite movie brought the kids unadulterated joy. 40. Sheer exhilaration. Intense excitement and happiness. Example: the sheer exhilaration of winning the game was evident on their faces. 41. Leave you grinning from ear to ear. To make someone very happy and smiling widely. Example: the surprise party left her grinning from ear to ear. 42. Quintessence of nostalgia. The perfect example of something that brings back past memories. Example: that old song is the quintessence of nostalgia for me. 43. Carefully curate. To thoughtfully select and organize items. Example: she carefully curates her collection of vintage postcards. 44. Beloved victuals. Cherished and favorite foods. Example: Grandma's homemade cookies are among our most beloved victuals. 45. Frolicking. Playing and moving about cheerfully and energetically. Example: the puppies were frolicking in the garden, chasing each other around. 46. Poignant reminder. Something that brings a sharp feeling of sadness or reflection. Example: the old photographs serve as a poignant reminder of my late parents. 47. Unleashing my creativity. Allowing one's imagination and creative skills to flow freely. Example: painting on a blank canvas is a way of unleashing my creativity. 48. Conjuring up. To bring to mind or create a mental image of something. Example: the smell of baking bread conjures up memories of my childhood kitchen. 49. Molding Play-Doh. Shaping and forming Play-Doh into different figures. Example: the children spent the afternoon molding Play-Doh into animals and shapes. 50. Unfettered. Unrestricted and free. Example: the artist enjoyed unfettered freedom in his studio. 51. Shine resplendently. To glow or sparkle brilliantly. Example: the holiday lights shone resplendently against the night sky. 52. Epitome of merriment. The perfect example of joy and cheerfulness. Example: the family gathering was the epitome of merriment, with laughter all around. 53. Congregate. To gather together in a group. Example: every Sunday, people congregate at the park for a community picnic. 54. Playful jabs. Light-hearted and teasing remarks. Example: siblings often exchange playful jabs during family dinners. 55. Etched in my memory forever. To be remembered permanently. Example: our trip to Paris is etched in my memory forever. 56. Wistful. Having or showing a feeling of vague or regretful longing. Example: she had a wistful look as she reminisced about her school days.